So, Overwatch is a creepy video game where you watch people...
It's obviously not that, is it? It's obviously not that. Do you think Blizzard made a game about...
Yeah, well, why is it called Overwatch then?
Okay, well, it's called Overwatch because the United Nations set up a paramilitary group called Overwatch, yeah, to quell the uprising of some robots that we built with too much intelligence, obviously. And now, like 30 years after that, Overwatch got disbanded. Now tensions are rising again with the robots and that, and like, I don't know, it's a team shooter. You don't watch people, Jesus.
Right, fine. Overwatch is a team-based shooter from Blizzard where you get to pick one of many characters and then go fire bullets into people's faces. But which are the best characters? These 7. Number 7, Lucio. You know how you play other games and are always let down by the fact that there's not a Brazilian DJ who can crossfade to a different song, which in turn buffs the rest of your team and gives them extra speed? Overwatch laughs in the face of such disappointments. Lucio zips around each map on rollerblades while wielding a gun that plays music and fires sound waves. So basically the equivalent of those assholes on the bus that insist on blaring tunes from their iPhone while you just want to enjoy the commute home. He is fun to play as though, and he can even wall ride. And he makes musical quips all the time too, which isn't annoying at all.
Number 6.
Roadhog. Roadhog is a fat Hells Angels dude from Australia. That sounds cool, but then you learn he's got a pig tattoo on his tummy and that his outie belly button has been used to replicate the pig's nose. That's when you realise he's a schmuck. Game-wise, he does have the ability to refill his health thanks to a special canister, which makes him a good choice if you're just starting out. Every time you get into trouble, you can try and escape with some extra life. Number 5, McCree. McCree is a cowboy, which makes him the best character in Overwatch, even though he's only number 5 on this list. Plus he shouts, "It's high noon" all the time, which the internet is currently umming and ahhing as to whether or not they should make it into a meme. Future is awesome. Number 4, D.Va. If you're more into the visual side of characters, then D.Va is for you. She's absolutely tiny, but she rides around in a giant pink mech suit. So even if you shit at Overwatch, you can be in constant awe of how good she looks. Very much falling into the tank class, she's not the easiest character to use and is probably one for players that have a good few hours under their belt. Her backstory, however, does revolve around the fact she live streams her combat because she's a pro gamer. That's true too. That's genuinely part of Overwatch's canon, which means halfway through a fight she tells you to like and subscribe. That's not true. That's also Alice's joke. I stole it. Number 3, Bastion. While everyone thinks that Star Wars' BB-8 is all cute and that, if he was around for real, you'd want to smash his stupid metal head up with a wrench. How long are you going to be able to put up with those robot noises before you absolutely lose your mind? Exactly. Thankfully, you can see where your tolerance levels are with Bastion, a robot that does make similar sounds as he scurries around a map. Very much a defense character, he can also plant himself on the floor and turn into a turret. Find the right place, and you're going to be almost invincible using such a move. Just when you thought it couldn't get any better, he's also friends with a tiny yellow bird. There's only one way that relationship ends: misery. Number 2, Zenyatta. Number 1, Zenyatta is a robot. Number 2, Zenyatta is a Buddhist monk. Number 3, Zenyatta is a Buddhist monk that has absolutely no problem in hurling explosive projectiles in the way of his enemies. Moving on. Number 1, Tracer. Now we've put all that stuff with Tracer's butt to one side, it's a pleasure to be able to tell you she's one of the best characters in the game. Exceptionally fast with the ability to zip behind enemy shields, she can also rewind her own personal timeline in order to get back out again. That even sounds nuts written down, so you can imagine what it's like in-game. Unfortunately, she does have a really awful Cockney accent. But that's just par for the course these days. Let us know of your favourite Overwatch character in the comments below, and then click the subscribe button to subscribe to VideogamerTV and become more powerful than you ever thought possible. That's legit too. Get ready to enjoy it.